Welcome back everybody to Pooley Mag TV. So today is going to be a bit of a different episode. I'm going to talk about the first time I went to a football match. Now, every young lad growing up who likes football wants to go to a football match and usually go with their dad. Now, I'm from Hartlepool. We have a football team in Hartlepool. And I remember going to Victoria Park for the first time. Must have been in the 90s. I can't remember who against. They've been against some lower league team, but just the atmosphere. You know, Hartlepool's not a massive place and it doesn't have a massive ground, but you know, just the atmosphere. You could smoke back then too. You know, it was a dark night. I loved the pie and the Bovril and just the smell of everything and the electricity with the floodlights on, and you know, just stood next to me dad as a young lad, looking up to him, you know, both cheering our hometown team on. We're both Newcastle supporters, but we're both born and bred Hartlepoolians, and you know, you've got to support your hometown team too. You know, and just being there on that night was special for me. You know, it was one of them moments that you'll never forget. Now, like I say, I can't remember the actual team we versed. You know, Hartlepool aren't a great team. They've versed a lot of teams that I can't remember. You know, I'm 35 and I can't remember everything, but I do remember that day. I do remember the night. You know, I remember the feeling that I had going into the ground, people lining up, the swearing, the drinking. You know, you could drink then. You know, we were in the town end, which was really raucous back then. It's not so much now. You know, and it just an amazing feeling really to be able to do that. You know, with me dad, who got me into football as a kid. I used to sit on his lap watching the Newcastle matches. We'd watch all the Newcastle matches together that we could, you know, and at the time we couldn't really afford to go to the Newcastle matches, so the next best thing was to go and watch pools. And that's what we did, and we went to watch pools quite a lot, and you know, we were there at every home game for a long time, you know, and I've had some fantastic memories at Victoria Park. You know, Hartlepool have had some really good seasons. You know, we played some really good football. And some of my greatest matches, some of my greatest memories as a football fan were at pools, you know. And so it's not really a Newcastle video today, but the title of the channel is Pooley Mag TV. You know, so I am an Hartlepool person, I am an Hartlepool fan. You know, I'm a Newcastle supporter, but I'm an Hartlepool fan, if that makes any sense to anybody. You know, and I just wanted to get everybody else's first times at the football match. Who did you go to? Who did you go with? Where was this? Where was it at? Who was the match against? If you can remember, like me, you know. And how did you feel going there? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you draw? Was it a great experience? You know, because for me, it wasn't about the result. I can't even remember the result. I just remember the feeling I had as that young lad stepping there, looking up to all these grown-ups, you know, and just feeling a part of something. From then on, I just wanted to be a football fan, and you know, it made me love the game even more, you know, by going to watch it live. Now, I will talk about, you know, the videos of the first time I went to St James's Park, the first time I went to an away game to watch Newcastle, but today I just wanted to mention Hartlepool. I'm not going to mention them loads on the channel because I don't think many people would really know where Hartlepool is, or you know, want to discuss Hartlepool, but that was the first match I ever went to, and I'm from Hartlepool, so I thought I'd bring it to you today. I hope everybody has a cracking weekend. I hope everybody enjoys the Town Mower celebrations tomorrow, and this is Pooley Mag TV, over and out.